Falling asleep usually isn't the problem. Most of you fall asleep just fine for a few hours anyway. And then something happens. You wake up to pee, your dog moves around, you roll over. I mean, sometimes you don't even know why you woke up. And then there's your brain at 2 in the morning deciding to hold a board meeting. And the worst part of it is you're not even an anxious person during the day. You're functional, you're fine. Then the middle of the night hits and all the stress you've been ignoring shows up like it's collecting rent. So let's talk about what's actually going on, because there are neurological reasons why you wake up and can't get back to sleep. And then I'm going to give you a simple tool that has real evidence behind it and a simple way to use it. We're talking about glycine. Now, before you roll your eyes and think this is just another one supplement fixes your life video, relax. I don't do magic pills, I don't do hacks, I don't do gimmicks, I don't do 3 easy payments of $9.99. I do practical tools. Glycine's not a sedative. It's not going to knock you out like a tranquilizer. But the data on it is interesting, especially for the guys who have no trouble falling asleep but can't stay asleep, all right? Here's the first thing you need to understand. When you wake up in the middle of the night, it's not always because something happened. A lot of times you get these micro arousals, tiny spikes in alertness, where your nervous system flips from rest mode into ready mode. Your metabolism turns on, your brain gets a shot of activation, and now you're awake enough that you can think. And once you can think, you're done. That's the trap. Your brain goes from quiet to loud in about 10 seconds. So why does glycine matter? There was a study published in Sleep and Biological Rhythms where they gave people with poor sleep habits 3 grams of glycine, and they saw improvements in subjective sleep quality, meaning people reported sleeping better. And you might think subjective doesn't count. It does, because your perception of sleep changes your entire next day. If you believe you slept like garbage, you perform like garbage. You're more irritable, you crave more food, you feel weaker, you get in your own head. It becomes a negative feedback loop. But it wasn't just they felt better. They also got into REM sleep faster, and that's huge because REM is where your brain does a lot of cleanup, memory consolidation, emotional processing, recovery. You can be in bed for 8 hours and still wake up feeling like you got hit by a truck if you're not getting enough quality REM sleep. In the glycine group, people reported better wakefulness during the day and better memory. That's the point. You don't just want to be unconscious, you want recovery. So how does it work? A big part of what glycine appears to influence is body temperature. Your body needs to cool down to sleep deeply. That's one reason a cold room helps. That's another reason you sleep better after a hot shower sometimes, because your core temperature drops. Glycine seems to help shift blood flow towards the extremities, hands, and feet so your core can cool. And when your core cools, your brain gets a signal, we're safe, we can go down. That's the physiology. But here's the part a lot of guys miss. It's not just temperature like a thermostat. There's also a neurological effect. In animal research, when they blocked certain pathways in the brain, glycine stopped working, meaning glycine isn't just a simple amino acid floating around doing blood flow. It's influencing brain systems that control calm, arousal, and sleep regulation. Translation, it can make your nervous system less jumpy. Now let's talk about the problem that wrecks sleep for a lot of men over 40, waking up to pee. If you're the guy who wakes up at 1:30 or 2 a.m., goes to the bathroom, and then spends an hour staring at the ceiling thinking about your mortgage and that weird thing you said in 2017, I know you. And here's what's interesting. There's human research where they had people take 3 grams of glycine for 4 weeks, and they saw reductions in nighttime urination episodes, less nocturia, less urgency, and in some cases, longer time before the first wake up. That's the holy grail for a lot of you. It's not never pee again. It's, can I delay that wake up so I can get a solid block of sleep? Because if you can sleep from 10 till say 4 in the morning straight, you're winning. That's a real night. That's recovery. That's a body that can actually build muscle, lose fat, and function like a grown man. And that's what I want you to understand. Sleep is not a luxury. It's a performance multiplier. It's essential. If your sleep is broken, everything gets harder. Fat loss, muscle gain, motivation, impulse control, recovery, testosterone, mood, all of it. So here's the practical question. How do you use glycine? And this is the part I actually care about, because most guys either take a meaningless dose or they take it at the wrong time and then say it didn't work. Here's a simple protocol. Start with 3 grams. That's the dose that shows up again and again and again in the research. Take it about 45 to 60 minutes before bed, not right as your head hits the pillow. Give it time to do its thing. If you take it as you're already half asleep, you're not giving your body time to shift temperature and for your nervous system to regulate before you try to drop down. Now, a couple of important notes because I'm not here to be reckless. If you're on medications, if you have a medical condition or you're dealing with serious sleep disruption, talk to your doctor. This is a supplement, not a diagnosis. And glycine is not going to fix stupid. If you're drinking alcohol at night, scrolling on your phone, eating huge meals late, living in a hot bedroom and you're stressed out of your mind, glycine is not going to override your lifestyle. It's a tool, not a permission slip. Here's what I do if you want the grown man sleep plan. Keep your room cool. Get your light exposure under control at night. Stop pounding fluids right before bed if you're waking up to pee. And then try 3 grams of glycine an hour before bed for a couple of weeks and actually track whether you sleep less or fall back asleep faster. That's how adults do it. Test, measure, adjust. And if you're watching this and thinking, Bobby, I don't have trouble falling asleep, I just wake up and my brain turns on, then this is exactly the category I'm talking to. Because the goal isn't sedation. The goal is fewer micro arousals, deeper sleep, better REM, and a nervous system that doesn't hit the panic button at 2 a.m. So try it. Be consistent. Don't take a baby dose. Don't take it once and expect a miracle. And if this helped you, subscribe to the channel because next week we're going to keep going down this path. How to sleep better, recover harder, and perform like a grown man, not a burnt out zombie. Now go get yourself some.